Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Silksong. Today we are going to see about getting a map for the sands of Karak. I think that's what we need to do first, get a map. Once we have a map and know where we can kind of like aim to go for in the place, we want to be in a much better scenario. So, what's the best way for us to get a map? Quite simple. We go on over. I don't remember. Do you drop rosaries? Yes, you do. 19. Not a half the bad decent amount. Unfortunately, it's not quite the same as what we're going to go get at the Citadel. So that's where we're heading. The Citadel. Hello, Jeffrey! I hope you're doing well. We are going to the Grand Bellway. Because we are going to gather some rosaries. We are going by killing anything and everything that exists around here. Yes, that's right, die. And they even drop the occasional bit of extra whatchamacallit. And of course they drop their pin in a place where it's impossible for me to grab it. What do I expect? That is 2 pins, which I have killed for, and gotten neither, because they have either landed on, like... Because I think they have landed in places where it's impossible for them to be reached. We need rosaries, and the best way for us to get those... Kill all these bastards in the Citadel. Because they drop plenty. You had better drop me a pin. In a place I can at least pick it up. Yes, right there. Thank you. Another pin. I don't have many of those left, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, you dropped your pin somewhere I could pick it up too. Glorious. How many of those pins do I have left I need to pick up? 2 more! In other words, I would have had that quest complete if the first 2 little insects weren't complete little so-and-sos. Yes, that sounds about right. Give me this. Another one down. 1 more pin to go. Wherever might we get it, I do not yet know. So, Mr. Bellthrower, if you'd like to come into here so I can kill you without losing any of my rosaries when you drop them, that would be very nice. Unfortunately, you are not a nice person. Regardless, here we are at the Songclave, where we still have 1 mission to do, which is to donate a bunch of rosaries. Ah, yes, you saw the Spool Extender and Ascendant's Grip. Spool Extender is probably a good one, honestly. But the Ascendant's Grip is probably one of the few yellow trinkets I won't find completely useless. And then the Mask Shard. Oh, the Mask Shard. Alright, so... There we go. Marvelous. My final pin. And like that, the quest is complete. Ready to win it whenever it's needed. So, now we are going to go on over to Bellheart, where we are going to speak with Chakra and buy a map. Oh yeah, what did you want? 400 money as well. There's so much money people want. There's no Chakra here. Is that mean Chakra's still in her original place in the place then? Also, I think I have just... What is wrong with me today? The main thing left is this guy. Don't I have, like, several things I can sell you? Ah! I smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? Sure. Yes! This fits my collection well. Look, then. Look at what I have. Okay, bone scroll. Hey, that's a lot of money. In fact, I can do the donation here before I leave and then leave back to go buy a map. That works perfectly for us. Filthy rag marked with the scrawl of an underworker. So much suffering, are we truly chosen, or have we sinned unknowingly, and now are punished for it? Ah, poor guy. Choral commandments, surgeon's orders. Devout has succumbed during silk seizure. Refuses to revive. Sin committed. Permit no rites. Husk marked for cremation. Retrieve dregs. More! Bring me more relics of the past! Records, seals, idols! Let's gather up all the history of the world and hoard it all here, nice and safe. Okay, then. Alright, Jeffrey. It's time for us to go back. No, wait, no. I need to hand in the donation first. Don't want to randomly lose 400... whatchamacallit, rosaries. There we go. Belhart's Glory. 400 rosaries. Glorious. Let's go. Back to Chakra. Nope, not to Chakra. Off to Greymore. There's something I need to do before I forget it again. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh yeah, I'm tracking a bug here as well. That wasn't even what I meant to do, but... Where did this bug go? Oh, this is a new place I've never seen or been before. What's this? On the 8th harvest, send 50 measures, 9 beats dredge thread spooled, 14 measures dredge thread twined, oath of fealty all workers. On the 12th harvest, send 40 measures dredge thread spooled, 2 beats fine thread twinned, oath of fealty all workers. Right. Oh, so I have seen that, and... if I just continued on the way I was going to go anyway, I would have been fine for discovering where the hell this bug has gone. How did he wind up over here? I think that's a very valid question at the moment. Hello, Green Prince. I have come for you. Are you glad I am going to finally free you? Hello, Green Prince. How are you? A cage with a simple lock. Open up! Hi. So, I am freed, despite no request of mine for aid. And I do not ask gratitude. The key merely fit the lock. If you choose, stay in here and wait till your shell hardens to crust. No, I shall depart shortly. With my way clear, my wish again propels me, though I tried to avoid it. Then safe journey, tall bug. I'll not pry further, but clearly you bear your own burden. Safe journey, tall bug. This is Farloom, warrior. Safety is a myth. I mean, at least you got a good enough head on your shoulders to realize that. I think I can get those rosaries at long last. All I need to do is... Yup, there we go. Glorious, they are mine. How long have those rosaries been sitting there waiting? God, I hate this place. Well, I hear a bug, so I'm guessing he's upstairs. Glorious. Okay. Hi, bug. Who are you? I think it was Pill you was told? Safely saves this Pill. But who is this rare carer for the shell of another? Name yourself, good bug. I am Hornet Pill. Your brother wished for your return to Belhart, where he now waits. I'm sure he will be eager to see you alive. Young Tip! How he worries always. Blessed am I for the care. Him and you, Miss Hornet. A lucky bug is me. Do you provide new stuff from the shop, then? Head for Bellheart, Pill. These lands are not for travelling without a sharp blade in claw.
Aye, yes, to Bellheart, and my brother, I shall fly quicky quick. If you pass that way again, stop and give greeting.
That is not the way to Bellheart, but suit yourself. Now I have the question of, do I want to go up and try and get the cage that I missed before? Now that I've got the... this. I should have a little bit of extra mobility to help me out. Right. I'm not sure if I should be trying to get this. How many rosaries do I have right now? Oh, I actually have a significant margin. I'm just gonna heal up now, as I completely ignore all of the very obvious jumpy points. There we go. Bye-bye. Magnificent. Okay. So, as much as I can claw line this area, I don't jump up if I do. That was nothing. Why was I so scared before? Probably because of the stress I was feeling in this place in the first half. Alright, well, then there's nothing left to get round here. Unless I want to go see Styx and get whatever he might have to offer me, but I do not care about the silk binders that much, especially when I've got, like, several of them already. So we are just gonna kindly screw off and leave. Anyone here in the halfway home to talk to? Nope, doesn't look it. Alright, so if we just head back to Jeffrey, we'll then go to Bellheart, see if there's anything more new to buy, or whatever we got for completing the whatchamacallit. Glorious! Do you have more stuff to sell then? No. Maybe I need to talk to these two first. You look both interesting.
Miss Savings, we are together at last. My brother and myself both returned to safety safe.
Miss Veer?
I am pleased you found one another. If you are planning to venture out again, I would urge you to reconsider for the sake of your shells.
We know it muchy much. We cannot be leaving this home of bells. No more. His we will remain for shells to survive. But we instead did plan together, clever, yes, yes. For those pilgrims, them that pass, maybe they will help for small reward as we have. Even you, Miss Savings, yes, yes, saving is done. Our wishes now we ask. Now is time for Miss Courier.
What? Okay.
Once was coming this delivery for the bugs in their camp beside the bone. Now even this is challenge. Down there at base, where many pilgrims' journey start, to ready for their climb, the deliverings will give much value. But hold, Miss Courier, before you depart, you mustly know all deliverings are in needing of great care. No bump, no shake, no taking funny transport. Only leg, claw, wing must be used to see them where they be going. Carry the delivering safe, Miss Courier. Cared for like your own shell.
So in other words, I'm not allowed to take Jeffrey. Okay, now while I can see that possibly working for the likes of Bone Bottom, to the point I'm actually willing to go and try that now, if I can remember my way around this place. Here we go. Right, now that I'm here, I should, I think, be able to go here. I wish I could kill you. I still stand by that. I am not playing your game. I will spend more trying to win it than I will gain from winning it. Alright, Bone Bottom. I have your supplies. And I think it's just a straight line from here. Yes, yes it is. Hello. Ah, glad I caught you for a moment, miss. You've done a fair service to this camp, given much more than most. I've been thinking on all your efforts and set to making a little something to repay 'em. It's only a token, really, but I've put all me talent into it, much as I've got, something to keep you company on the lonely roads above. Hold on to it on your travels, and remember that you're always welcome down here with us. Aww! Small sculpture, inexpertly but painstakingly crafted into a symbol of enduring friendship. Breaks into 60 shell shards. What kind of monster would break it?
That's fine.
Sir, I bring supplies from the town of Bells up above to aid your camp and its residents. Ah, mighty thankful these folks will be. Most arrive here with nothing but their shell. Your delivery will make things a little easier on them. See, the Bone Bottom one isn't that hard if you know the Bellway. For coming all this way, take a few beads. You've earned them well. You've well earned them. Don't go thinking fear's keeping me from my own pilgrimage. It's just a lot of work that's still to do here, and few bugs able to do it. Honestly, I would say focus on that. Hi there. You, in the cloak. Pray tread softly. I am meditating, gathering my faith before my pilgrimage begins. My steps are soft enough, madam. If I have disturbed you, it was not my intent. Ah, even your speech. Far too loud. I can scarcely hear my thoughts. Please, be away. I must listen carefully, and pray with uninterrupted devotion. Only then will my faith be strong enough to carry me upward. Yeah, no, it won't. Oh, symbol of hope. I like it. Well, I have no hope in hell trying to make that journey up to, you know, Pilgrim's Rest at the top.
Many deliverings still need makings, Miss Courier. We as much needing your help when you is ready for giving it.
I can aid you not, couriers, not now. My own tasks are pressing on your deliveries. With luck, some pilgrims may pass with sound mind and strength remaining. That may choose to do your wishes. Okay. Hold on. Clearly, I'm lost as to where Pilgrim's Rest is. Ah, that's Pilgrim's Rest, in the far fields. That one doesn't actually seem implausible, actually. Songclave, definitely implausible. Queen's Egg? Where the hell am I meant to be going with that? Well, regardless, that is not the objective of today's episode. Today's objective of the episode was to go and explore the new Coral Sands place with all the red tops that I despise. Find pin deposited. Wish granted. Marvelous. And that gets me a heavy rosary necklace, which in turn can turn into 220 rosaries, leaving me with 750, which would mean 1 mask shard. Look, I would love to give a donation, but these things are so rare and infrequent, goddamn do I need to get them at every single opportunity I can. Cannot remember for the life of me just how many rosaries I need. So, I'm kind of farming until I have 100. I think 100 seems reasonable. Alright, Jeffrey, to the blasted steps! Now, if I'm not mistaken, I actually think this is the way I want to go. if I want to see Chakra. Yeah, there we go. And she's gone. Where the fuck is she? Where were you before? Chakra, if I may, I'd ask a small task of your I'd ask a small task of your carving talents. Within the halls of the Citadel, I encountered a means of travel new to me. A network of pipes traversed in vessels propelled by steam and air. That Citadel is a labyrinth, and pins to mark each station would prove useful to me. What you describe sounds as hideous and unnatural as anything in that place. Still, if it will aid you, I will craft the pins. Seek me at a moment not long from now. The pins will be carved and we may trade. Good. For now, just give me this map. And next time be here when I want you to be. So let's see the sands of Karak then. Okay. So, from the looks of this, I have no idea what to expect, quite frankly. All I know is it's probably going to be a bit of an ordeal. Right. Back at the flea caravan. We rest up. And then we head back into this place. For all it may give us. At least now, we actually have a method. You can all go to hell. One bench. Lovely in this coral place. Right. Then, I have a query. Primarily, what the heck is this? Okay. I have never seen one of them before. That was new to me. What was that? Chardellard. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Right. Now that we're here, we can see what exactly might lie down here. I'm pretty sure I've got no rosaries at the moment to care about losing them. Yeah, absolutely none to care about. To the point of, because there is absolutely nothing here, oh my god, there is. It's the way up. Oh, come on. Just let me sprint through. So, in order to go up, I need to go down. When I aim to attack something and you just ignore me, and I love when I aim to attack something and you just ignore my downward attack. Yeah, I do not like this place. I do not like this place. I do not like all this acrobatic bullshit. But, you know what? We're here. We've seen the challenge. And we are going to commit and do it. And honestly, dying once probably actually helps. Because it means you can die once and have Silk ready to go. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm in this extra place.
Right, okay. Oh yes, I love jumping blind. Thank you, game. Okay, so I need to hit that. Wow, okay, I need to go from one into another? Okay! Jesus Christ. I am through! Please break that so I never need to come here again. And in fact, I am willing to take the path down. Ow. In the hopes and prayers that I never touch this horrid sequence again. But the fact I did it on the first attempt is honestly impressive to me. Hi, Jeffrey. In the end, Jeffrey, I just loop back round to you. Even the game realizes you are the most important thing around here. Okay. This is going to be a sequence and a half. Okay. This is going to be a sequence and a half. Okay. This is going to be a sequence and a half. How the hell did I get up here the first time? I will not know. But that will do. Glorious. Okay. So what, pray tell, awaits me over here? I do not care enough about those. Ah! This is a boss sequence. Hello again! Mr. Conchfly, good to see you! Okay, that was quick. I'll give you credit. I expected you to go through the floor a bunch more than that. You are going to be a boss fight and a half just because of the sequence to get to you. Okay. Right. Do I want to heal now, or should I wait? I should wait. I do not even get a chance to hit them. I'm sorry, they are too fast. How am I meant to kill this? When they move faster than I am capable of moving myself, and thus do not have a chance to hit them. Okay, I know this one's a bonus boss, and thus what I said about the sequences to bonus bosses applies here, but when a boss is that fast and finicky, and it takes time to learn what they're like, especially this sequence, because this is a long
path back to a boss. Like, this puts what I said about the last judge to shame. Because at least the last judge I could actually skip the enemies. This one feels like definitely there is one that I cannot skip. But then again, apparently I'm wrong. Hi, conch guy. The only way I can see hitting you right this second is that. At least the projectile only does 2 damage, but I shouldn't try and attack him when he's firing out the stuff, because then he just hits the floor and I die. Is there any better trinkets I can use here? Ironically, maybe just the throwing needles. Just the regular-ass throwing knives would be best. Because that at least then gives me a ranged option, but... Hit that. Charge. Pray. Alright, I'm willing to pray. So, alright, Mr. Ragey. Considering I can only see one way to attack you right now. That was me being a fool and not paying attention. Why didn't I move then? I saw it coming, I just decided not to move. To point out how quick this bastard is, I would like to point out he got off 2 attacks in the animation it took me to die. Okay. As I say, I have little to no clue how to fight you. Okay, so that attack does do 2 health. 1 for hitting me. What the hell was that then? What did I do then to avoid an attack? What was that? That was a blue aura. Was that the dice? Did the dice just give me a chance to avoid lethal damage? Hello, what are you? How many times have I gone up here and never seen this? What is this? Bug-born of Farloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft shell. Stand eternal as our arbiters, that no bug bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Aren't you fun? Are you just... You're a bunch of shards and a beast shard. What is that noise I am hearing? I have no idea what that noise I'm hearing is, but I'm wasting time and learning and losing muscle memory for that boss. So, I will just guess that it was the offspring of whatever that giant thing that I destroyed was. So, I legitimately have to wonder if I'm better off trying to find somewhere else for a mask shard, because we have not reached the end place yet, but... You know what? No. No, I think you're killable. I just need to learn the method. What do you mean there's a bunch of baby ones? What do you mean they do 2 HP as well? You know what? You know what? I won't complain. Because I have complained about bosses just being remixed and just basically made more boring by just, you know, doing nothing to them the second time we fight them. This one... well, it added minions, which they all seem to do. Because of course they do. Because the best way... because in no matter what game you're playing, the best way to defeat the player is just overwhelming them with numbers. But the way it looked then made me think it was actually sequenced. And a sequenced minions working together with the boss, I won't deny, is actually kind of cool in concept. I want to know what happened there, because I press R2 and she binds. Like, the fuck? Okay, that's cool. That's bull as well. That made contact with you, but whatever. That was a terrible start, terrible run. What can you do? The game is still inconsistent about what counts as making contact with the enemy, what counts as making contact with me. One day I might figure it out. No, I won't. I'll never figure it out, because that would involve it being consistent. Okay, that is bullshit! I hit that! Oh, yay. I love being... I hate everything. Why? Why have such a stupid sequence? Oh, for fuck's sake. I hit that! I hit that! Yep. What the fuck happened there? I had the blue aura indicating, you know, immunity, and then I died anyway? What? What? I wish so bloody much that there were useful yellow trinkets. Like, in Hollow Knight, there were trinkets that were good for killing bosses. There were trinkets that were good for exploration. And then you could unequip the exploration ones for when you had a boss. Why do I have to have the exploration trinkets for boss fighting here? Why is it when I hit a cone, it decides, nah, I'm gonna damage you anyway? That's what I don't get. That's the main thing I don't get. This is meant to be all about, hey, hit the projectile to reflect it. And it's just like, okay, game, I hit the projectile. Cool, you're getting damaged anyway, and it's ignoring that. What? So the entire gimmick of what I'm supposed to do to avoid getting hit, you're telling me doesn't avoid me getting hit? Yep, that's right. Then, how is this fair? Because we say so. Okay, Mr. Conchfly. I have seen your second phase once. I am almost certain I never will again. Mostly because when I swing at the fucking projectile, it ignores it! How about if I swing at the projectile and I hit the projectile, it reflects the projectile like it's meant to fucking do! Otherwise, what's the fucking point of having attackable interaction with the projectile? Just say, hey, this thing's meant to be avoided. Under all circumstances. Which is frankly what I should be playing at. Yes, I love that. That is so logical. Yay. Have the minion that does... Have a 2 double hit minion. Right before a double hit boss. I don't understand. I don't understand how I am supposed to fight this. Because... Partially because I'm not given a chance to learn how to fight it. Because of this giant, massive fucking sequence before it. Now, I said I wouldn't complain about it, but when a boss moves faster than Speedy Gonzales, I might complain a little, because that makes the boss very hard to learn and understand the patterns of. Like, with the last judge, at least they were, you know, relatively slow, relatively had simple attacks. Now, this one, I will grant, has simple attacks. I'm not denying that. But when it's moving faster than the eye can acknowledge, that's when it's a little different. Bullshit! Bullshit! What was I thinking then? That was just a brain fart, that one. you! Ha 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 ha! I'm guessing I get nothing from you, and my reward is whatever this over here is meant to be. Okay. What is this? Hello? Inspect. At the water's source and the coral's heart, our Lord born last rule. Okay. Hello, everyone. You all look fun. And in no way intimidating in a way I shouldn't be Okay, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad there's a bench, even if it is hidden. What is this? Conch cutter. Spiral weapon fashioned from the hardened conch spire. Thrown at an angle, it ricochets and can catch prey off guard. Not the worst, probably. But did I really just go through all of that just for a puny weapon? Granted, we get to see this, and this is cool. These look cool. I like these people. But was it really only for this? I admit, I'm not sure what I expected, but it was maybe slightly more than that. So... Yep, doesn't look like there's anything else around here. So... I guess we win. And if we win, I might as well grab these. You know what? I'll equip the weapon. I will at very least equip the weapon. Then we will discover... You know what? That's quite fast. I can see that being made use of. If I was intelligent enough to use it. Which I'm sure I am. For now, though, let's just go to the whatchamacallit. The slab. Because we could progress through here using the claw line. So... let's have a quick look at what's going on here in Mount Fae. Hi, Chakra. Child-wielding needle. How far our wanderings take us? The cold air here bites up through our shells as true as any blade. Warm yourself by my lantern while I call. Farloom is a land of harsh extremes. Perhaps that is, in part, why pilgrims have a culture of testing themselves against it so fervently. Perhaps, when I first encountered them, I had little respect for the weak, rag-bundled bugs, too cowardly to even carry a weapon. But Donaku, sometimes we judge too quickly. There is a subtle strength to them, though it is difficult for me to truly understand it. Huh. That's a cheap... map? Why is it so cheap? I don't have a frayed rosary necklace to be able to... make use of it, but... interesting. So it's not like a... take 1 health every few seconds. It's a case of the moment it triggers, you start dying. Okay. What are you? Sister Spider, if seeking commune with the creature atop this mount, take the climb above as test, a challenge beyond even our setting. Upon that summit gained, the creature hailed, know it shall choose what gift to grant, with death as likely as insight. I'm not sure what to make of this place. Or what those two bugs there are actually about, either. Alright, let's try this again, then. Huh. I don't think I'm allowed to be too stingy about my claw line. Well, might as well heal that. And wait for the silk to bind. I don't... Okay. I actually need to grab the ledge. Got it. Further way up. You know what? No, I'm not jumping off the edge to try and feed some sort of crazy whatchamacallit I might have. How is this supposed to work now? Alright, there's nothing to the left, to the right, and I don't see a method up other than maybe going down? Well, that's the method going down, I suppose. What's over here now, then? All of the silk. That is not promising. Okay. You can screw off, thank you. Glad it gave me full silk before that. What is this, then? Well, this is unfair. Because I hit that with the claw line and then it just said no. And then I'm... You know what? No. No. I don't think I'm capable... I don't think I'm meant to be here or have the right tools needed to do this place yet. I think I still need a double jump for this. So... Yeah, like... Something like that or whatever. So, fine. Guess we're not doing this place. Whatever. Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to leave a like on the video. And if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed any particular part, leave a comment to let me know. I want to hear feedback about ways I can get better, ways I can do things better, and just what you enjoy seeing, honestly. Well, everyone, I'm afraid that until the next time that I see you, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.